Even though we barely know anything about Episode 5, there are already clear signs that Episode 6 could bring the biggest drama in the amazing digital circus so far. It's obvious how much power Jax holds over the rest of the cast.
You, me, and Pomni will go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zooble situation.
What your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy, that's you.
Hey, that's good of you, Pomni.
Let's take this dumb truck to the dumb kingdom, I guess.
Of course, this kind of behavior fits a character without any moral compass. Remember the old leak that linked every character to a specific episode? Episode 6 was supposedly Jax's from the start. Even in Gooseworks' December update, where she clarified the split between episodes 5 and 6 wasn't set in stone, that original leak is still hard to ignore. One way or another, episode 6 will likely center heavily on Jax. If we go back to Tumblr, Gooseworks said directly that episode 5 would be the last of the so-called calm episodes. Given everything that's happened so far,
Everyone all right?
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Hey, Gangle, you should ram into him.
What? You should not ram them. Pomni's still on board.
Where are we? Oh, that's...
if this is what Goose calls calm, things are already getting pretty terrifying and wildly exciting. What exactly awaits us in episodes 6 through 9? Now, let's rewind to when the Netflix deal was made. Most fans were happy about it, but some felt that putting indie animation on streaming platforms betrayed the art form. Around that time, Gooseworks posted about how frustrating YouTube's censorship is. She explained that if some scenes get censored on YouTube but not on Netflix, that's one reason the deal was worth it, even if it's still annoying. It almost sounds like Goose is preparing us for something truly edgy in future episodes. Now we're hitting the serious part, and I want you to keep Goose's post in mind as context. Over time, she's only gotten more committed to her creative freedom. I also remembered an old tweet, over a year old, that backs everything we've just covered. It confirms the episode 6 script has existed for quite a while, making Jax as the lead even more believable. It also doubles down on Goose's concerns about censorship. And if there's a joke to cross the line, you can bet Jax is the one who'll say it.
Start spinning, and Zooble turns straight.
My limbs straighten up and fuck off.
Silence.
What time period is this supposed to be?
Wait, Pomni's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for her?
Be quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
Wait, wouldn't that more likely mean the exit does exist?
Could also mean you just have a jump start and losing your mind.
Wouldn't that mean there is an exit? Or maybe you just invented one in your head. That's why, after piecing it all together, I'm almost certain episode 6 will spark major drama. The question is how? Maybe a joke is so bold that Twitter explodes, and if that happens, not everyone will be thrilled. Could it go so far that the episode ends up Netflix only due to YouTube's rules? I doubt it. Maybe a 0.5% chance. But even one wrong word could cause backlash against Gooseworks. It could unfold in 1,000 ways, and for now, all we can do is speculate. Still, something big is definitely brewing. Some may argue that they wouldn't risk it all for one joke, and I partly agree. We're not talking about low-effort content farm trash here. Indie animation thrives on pushing boundaries and sharing real artistic vision. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Of course, this won't be the last time we see controversy around TADC or Gooseworks. Let's take a moment to look back at some of the most impactful dramas so far. No, we won't talk about small stuff like the Animus thing. That was pretty basic. Let's look at the ones worth examining. Gooseworks first gained serious traction in late 2019 with Little Runmo. And after TADC's pilot, the world couldn't stop talking about this brilliant animator. It all started with a Twitter post from user TerrorMask. Apparently, haters and trolls are now using an old joke convo as fuel for hate against TADC. The attached screenshot showed a user writing, "Back to your drilling fetish, I see." To which Goose replied, "You can't prove it's a fetish." Gooseworks, with a meme featuring characters enjoying head drilling. Goose hadn't brought that up again until recently, but she replied to the post saying, "It was funny because it was. Goose works. It's not shocking that arguments like this start on 4chan, but it is surprising how much attention they get. Maybe it was a fetish. So what? A prime example? A random meme about working out. I don't get what the trolls are trying to prove. You don't have to like TADC, that's fine. But insulting creators just for clout is pathetic." Goose responded in the best way possible. Silence. She didn't give them attention, which was the smartest move. Responding would have only made things worse. Now, let's talk about something that could genuinely threaten the show's future. Content farm channels. You've seen them. They mass-produce low-effort videos to cash in on trends. At first, Gooseworks didn't mention them, but eventually she spoke out. "You keep sending me the worst content farm slop imaginable asking for my thoughts. I like genuine fan content, but this is overwhelming." Gooseworks things were quiet after that, until December 29th, when Goose posted again. "Don't you think obsessing over this character is just feeding content farms?" Gooseworks. She clarified that it's fine when fans do it, but farms exploit it for cash. She even posted a mock comic strip. A fan begs her to stop content farms. She stays silent, then finally replies that she'd rather people make original stuff or support real fans. Some criticized her for not doing anything, but she replied, "The amazing digital circus isn't even on my channel." Gooseworks. So she can't issue takedowns. And copyright striking videos you don't like? That's long been frowned upon. She's right. There's a limit to what she can do. A lot of the hate also targeted Jax, her favorite. Fans were copying content farm versions of him, and Goose got frustrated. After saying she wasn't feeling well, people bombarded her with messages about copycats. Best thing to do? Don't engage. Let that content stay in its corner of the internet. TADC's explosive popularity also drew in impersonators. Michael Kovac posted that someone was using a fake account to harass people and leak personal info. Goose then added that Twitter makes reporting impersonators nearly impossible. She even asked fans to report one specific fake account interacting with minors, which crossed a serious line. Around the same time, a false rumor spread that Kovac had died. He directly messaged the user asking them to stop, politely. When some people questioned his response, he explained that it wasn't meant to start drama. He just wanted the post removed. No harassment involved. So what's next for the amazing digital circus? Goose has two choices. Let the hate win and walk away, or keep going, knowing that for every troll, there are countless fans. I believe she'll keep creating no matter what. And the haters? They'll just have to sit and watch.